greetings to one and all. Thank you so much for joining me today. This is Emotional Intelligence Part 2, and so it shall be.
Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be.
In this section on emotional intelligence, we are really going to zoom into ourselves. The focus is on self-awareness and self-management. To become self-aware, we have to learn to just be. This is the time and space you create to be still, to be aware, and to learn about yourself. I want you to think of yourself as a broadcasting channel. The remote is always in your hands. Switch your channel on. You are now on air. Tune into yourself. Place your hands on your heart. Feel the beat of your heart. You are alive. Feel gratitude and blessed for the privilege of life. Tune into your mind. What thoughts and beliefs live there today? How do they make you feel? When you tune into yourself, do so with interest and curiosity. But note, there should be absolutely no judgment of yourself. This is a you on you interview. The main question will be, tell me about myself. Respond in total truth. There is nothing to be gained from dishonesty. Listen to your thoughts with understanding and acceptance. Hear the truth that lives within you. Acknowledge your feelings with no judgment or shame. If you are going to use self-talk, always say, I accept myself and I love myself. I can tell myself anything about myself. If you prefer, you can also see this strategy as befriending yourself. Commit that you will always have your back and express loyalty that you are your best buddy forever. From experience, I can share with you that it is much more easier to just be still and to just be at peace and to just be self-reflective on days when I am feeling bright, bubbly, beautiful, blissful, and blessed. What about when my and your present moment feels unbearable? What if we feel burdened, belittled, baffled, battered, bruised, or are burning with rage? The answer to this will be just be. Find the quiet time to allow yourself to feel the sadness and pain. Look into the nature of your own suffering. Be aware of it. Embrace it. Declare it to yourself. Write it down if you must. Speak it out loud if you prefer. Accept it or continue to do the aforementioned until you can accept it. Remember that this is a safe space to just be exactly as you are. There is no need to sugarcoat anything. You are not a bakery. There is no need to run from it or hide from it or suppress it. You are not a boulder. When you are able to name and to describe your own pain, when you can admit to feelings of jealousy, irritability, fear, and rage, and only when you can acknowledge your own sadness will you, I believe, set the wheels in motion to healing. There is a lot of pressure in our lives to act immediately and spontaneously rather than to just be. In addition, there is a lot of responsibility conferred upon us to be a certain way, so much that we may be far removed from our true nature. Take 5 minutes of your day minimum every day to just be. Sometimes you need to distance yourself and create alone time so you can connect with who you really are and discover yourself as to what you really want out of life. The next strategy is just breathe. Practicing your breathing in a deep and mindful manner is another self-awareness and life-affirming strategy. Let us do this practically. When you breathe, take a deep breath, expand your belly. Exhale slowly. Repeat 2 more times. Take a deep breath. Expand your belly. Breathe out. In the second practice, our exhale breath will be longer than our inhale breath. You will take a deep breath, expand your belly, pause, and then exhale slowly to the end. Repeat 2 more times. Take a deep breath. Pause, hold your inhale breath, and breathe out right till the end. Box breathing is our final practice for today. Hold your inhale breath and your exhale breath. Kindly follow along. So how did you do? It's not easy at first. Practice does make perfect. What is important is to breathe in the presence of life and to breathe out truth and authenticity. Deep, mindful breathing is a very accessible strategy. It can be done at any time and as often as you like. If you breathe correctly, your mind will calm down. It also helps to lessen the intensity of feelings like irritability, anger, jealousy, and rage. It enables you to gain more focus and perspective and definitely contributes to stress release. Strategy 3, book it. Keep a journal. Teachers are encouraged to keep a journal for reflective practice, which is part of professional development. Today, I am also advocating for journaling as a strategy to enhance self-awareness in terms of thoughts, feelings, and behavior in all other areas of your life. There is really no need to keep 2 books. One would suffice. Here are some quotes on journaling. The best time to begin keeping a journal is whenever you decide to. Note to self, I don't have to take this day all at once, but rather one step, one breath, one moment at a time. I'm only one person. Things will get done when they get done. Natalie Koldberg writes, write what disturbs you, what you fear, what you have not been willing to speak about. Be willing to be split open. Flannery O'Connor shares, I write because I don't know what I think until I read what I say. If you add journaling to just be and just breathe, you would be taking active steps to building your self-awareness. If I am really irritable and I have taken time out to just be, I have interviewed myself as to what is going on. Why is this happening? Why am I feeling this way? I may breathe through it. I may even write it down. However, I do often feel the need to add some buzzwords to my repertoire of coping skills. Buzzwords for me are your go-to lines of support and encouragement which you use to guide and motivate yourself in certain instances. It may be a well-known quote or your own words. Here are some of the words I played in my mind a lot in a recent conflict situation. Other people's opinions are not facts. Stay in your lane, girl. This is not your drama and this is not your circus. That which can be asserted without evidence can be dismissed without evidence. This too shall pass. I will take care of you, girl. I got your back. Strategy 5. Fill your self-esteem bucket. I always strive to keep my self-esteem bucket full with various badges of confidence and banners of self-esteem. These I wear or wave about as required. I will share some badges with you. I am fearfully and wonderfully made. The very best outfit I can wear today is self-confidence. I am awesome. Here are some of my banners of self-esteem. There are 10 pain, but I get through them very quickly. I am a beautiful and beloved child of God. I belong in this world. I will take up my space. I really and truly believe in myself. I live a life of abundance, which I am grateful for. I readily and easily bounce back from adversity. I am a soothing balm to my pain and injury. I strive to begin each and every day baggage free. Your negativity has a benign effect on me. I create my own conditions to bloom into a beautiful bouquet. I am a beam of light in darkness, and I bask daily in the blessings bestowed upon me. With these words that I use appropriately and reassuringly, I become my own supportive buddy. This self-support carries me through my workday until I can access other avenues of help according to my needs. It also helps me keep my battery charged so that I may operate and vibrate on the highest possible energy level in my role as mom, sister, daughter, wife, and school leader. I really believe that these kinds of self-motivation boosts are critical for us that work with children and colleagues in the education space. Children feed off our energy. Let us be energetic, eager, and enthusiastic about what we do. Now, this leads very well to our next strategy, which is our branding and our presence. Brand you refers to your mission, your values, and your vision that can easily be seen in how you present yourself, what you participate best in, and what you bring to the table. That is your contribution to your home or your employment organization. It can be summed up easily as this is how you show up. When I see teachers walk about slouched and visibly sad and depressed, I wonder how they will show up in class and how accessible they will be to learners that are in need. Your own pain and suffering can enable you to have more empathy for others. I am not sure this is true when you are presenting yourself as an adult in need of care in front of minors who need your care. I do agree that learners should not see adults as perfect beings, but I would ask that instead of exposing them to visible signs of depression or anger, that we show them resilience as well as coping and calming strategies that are being effectively employed in a school setting. As a school leader, I do encourage all the teachers to dress well, to walk tall and with purpose, to smile and communicate in a pleasant and professional tone at work. Adult burdens must not be placed on children. Rather, we must be their safety net to enable them to cope with their burdens. The following quote is significant. Show up, do the work your heart and soul are calling you to. Do it today, do it tomorrow, and do it the day after that. Thank you so much for joining me for Emotional Intelligence Part 2. It was my pleasure to present these 6 strategies to you, and I sincerely hope you find them beneficial in your personal and professional lives. In summary, they are: just be still, just breathe deeply and mindfully, book it, keep a journal. The 3 that I just mentioned are strategies to become more self-aware. Use buzzwords as tapes in your mind to help you cope with difficult situations. Wear your badges of confidence. Wave your banners of self-esteem as you need them. And really focus on your branding and presence. Take note and be aware of how you show up and what you bring to your home and to your work organization. In my next video, I will focus on ourselves in social settings, what we can learn about ourselves from others, how we can learn to understand others' feelings and positively influence them, how to form positive relationships and effective teams in an organization. As always, I wish you well in your classrooms, your staff room, your educational offices, and any and every area in which you positively impact education in our country. Thank you.